these eyes. Man, I'm banging everything. I'm banging my hands on everything today. Hey, thanks for coming in. Guys, appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. How's it going there, Ryan? Hey, how's it going, Rhino? Just putting eyes on. Time to do eyes. These here are the Mad Shads. These are 1/16 ounce. I went live doing this yesterday for a little bit. Hey there, Brett from Canada. How are you doing? Good day, good day, good afternoon. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Make sure to tap the like button a few times. I do this part probably once a day. Yesterday wrapping fly rod. Oh, cool. Let me do something here. Get in the right spot there. You had to use different tweezers. I don't use the same tweezers. Putting them on there and maneuvering them, because you do get the UV resin on there. This UV resin will stay on there really good. Oh, there we go with that. Let's see if I can move it with the brush. Nope. Once I put them under the lights, they'll stay on there really good. Get it right where I need it. Yeah, let me get some more down. There we go. Got that right where I need it. Once it goes under the UV lights, it'll... Let's see, that one's moving too. It'll stay shut. It'll stay glued wherever it goes under the UV lights. Okay. Yeah, for some reason the silver eyes, they don't have the tackiness on the bottom that the other eyes have. See, like right there. You want to come loose. I don't like that. Other eyes, I could just tack it down there and it stays. They stay on there. That one there's wanting to move too. You know, having a booger of a time with this card. Okay, let's get them under the lights. Good day, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I'm just doing eyes right now. I'm not tying. I'm going to tie here in a little bit. These are the 1/16 ounce. These will be turned into Assassins, Thunderbirds, or Barbie doll lures. Here we go. I'm just doing eyes. If you're just popping in here, these will be turned into hand-tied lures. Hey, Slime Time, how's it going? So I am using a UV resin here if you're just coming in. They'll go under the lights. Okay, let's see what these look like. Hey there, Luca. Oh, I thought that was Luca. Luca's not in here. What is my favorite color eyes? Just probably the green. These here. I do put a different kind of green on here on these pink heads. I use the cat eyes too on some of the jigs. That's probably my favorite color. My favorite head, I think it's probably the Mad Shad. It just looks really cool. And by the time we get it all tied up, it kind of it has all the colors of a shad. Real pretty color. Okay, next we're going with the white. These will be for the white out. We sold a bunch of these in the last week or so. These will get a white body and then a white and silver tail. Let's see, what eyes do I use on the 1/16th? On the 1/16th, I'll use a 4mm. Will it be inviting? It'll be the mayor. Yeah, I don't know what that's about there. These here for the whiteout lure. Oops. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna open up a new pack of tweezers. We got some tweezers in that we're gonna be offering on our website, and I haven't been able to get them in for a long time. But I'm gonna open up a brand new pack. Yeah, that's what a brand new pack of tweezers looks like. Right there. Put these up. I'll have to refurbish those later sometime. Here we go. They work just fine. Sorry the TV took over my question. Oh, you're fine. Okay, now we got to put our resin on. Thank you for all the likes. Appreciate all the likes. These are our 3D eyes. These are 4mm. You can get eyes. I have a company that wholesales me eyes, but you can get eyes like on eBay and places like that. bunch of different places that have eyes. We go through about, I don't know, somewhere between 60 and maybe 80,000 eyes a year. We go through a bunch. These out. These do go in a box, and I keep them there so I can tie them up in the future. Yeah, they're not tacky at all. How are you guys doing? Hey there, Richard. Oh, thank you there. There we go. We have our link pinned up there. Appreciate you. How are you doing there, Richard? There's a bunch of scared people over there on the other platform. I've been getting messages all evening and, well, really the last week, but really in the last 24 hours, we've been getting a lot of people texting me. Where are you going to be at if the other platform gets taken down? You're like, I can't believe they're going to turn it off. Well, they may turn it off. I don't know. But I've been telling people to follow me over here, and I think I picked up probably in the last 24 hours probably 30, 40 subs here that have floated over. Oh, you're doing good. Good deal. Yeah, probably about, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, my wife had said, you know, it's not that good that you have everything loaded up on that one platform. We need to get you on some other platforms. So she, and I kind of followed her lead on that. She's been helping me with some of the other apps. But she's like, you gotta make YouTube one of your homes, your mainstays. And so that's what we started doing here months ago. Getting more videos up and doing more lives here. So even if that other platform does stay intact, I'm still going to be on here every day. I'm not that far from getting monetized on here, which that would be nice. I don't really rely on gifts and donations and things like that, but it does help. Sometimes people ask if they can kind of help me, you know. Well, the thing is, it's just unless they come up with a buyer, and again, you got people coming up here like I'm not going to mention their names, but that have said they said that they put a bid in. Even if they put a bid in there, there's so much stuff that's already on the countdown for shutdown that when the 19th rolls around, um, there's it's already affecting their platform, because I'm already starting to see that there's there's little cracks um, on their platform that um, there's people like Alvy. About a day or two ago, it was showing me on my side that we didn't follow each other. It showed that I followed him, but it showed that he didn't follow me, and it did that probably to about, I don't know, 10, 20 other profiles, and I'm like, this can't be true. So I had to go, uh, and I know it wasn't true, because I could click on some of the videos and it said we followed each other, but on some of the other videos it said that we weren't friends, and I know that's gonna freak a bunch of people out, but that one's still a little tacky. But we'll see where it goes. I mean, I don't know. I was really optimistic that it was going to stay on, but um, after after Stephanie saw the Supreme Court hearings on Friday, she's like, it's a coin toss. It's, where before then I'd been pretty optimistic that they weren't going to take it away. Now I kind of wonder. Hey there, Charlotte. How are you doing? Hey there, Anton. How are you doing? I'm gluing eyes. These are the invisible eyes I'm putting on. Now I'm waiting for some eyes to come out of the UV lights. I got about a couple more seconds here. Yeah, and I make fishing lures. That's what I do. Yeah, they're good now. It doesn't take that long. It takes a few minutes. I like leaving them in there a little bit longer. But there's no telling, Richard. It may happen or may not. I always say be prepared. You know, be prepared, because you just don't know. And I'm not fearful or anything. I mean, I know that there's a bunch of other apps to go live on. Some of these other people are really worried. Yeah, I've had phone calls from people that we haven't talked in months, and some of these people just haven't. They don't follow me anymore, and they're asking me for my opinion, and like, I don't know, just be prepared. And they're like, well, that platform is the only platform I go live on, and I make pretty decent money there. And I'm like, well, you knew this was coming. There was a threat there. I'm pretty much under. Oh, good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here making lures. I'm gonna go back to tying here pretty soon. I'm trying to fill up. I'm trying to get a lot of inventory made up that we sold a bunch this weekend. We had a really good weekend. We had an awesome weekend business wise. Some of our top selling lures. Again, we have over we have 7 sizes. We got over 40 colors of lures, and We do ship out really fast. We're pretty good about getting our stuff out the door. These silver eyes, I got to treat them a little differently. They don't have the tackiness that some of the other eyes have. So when I'm putting the UV resin on it, sometimes they want to start sliding around. I think it does that on the blue eyes too. We do have some lures that we put blue eyes on them. I'll be working late tonight again till probably about 7 o'clock. I'll be in the shop working. To me, that's late. And then I'll probably be working even later this week too. Oh no, I'm sorry about that, Anton. I'm going to put these back on the lights real fast. I'm kind of getting them on faster than I have been before. But I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're feeling better, man. Anybody under the flu? We have some people that I know that have been getting the flu lately. That flu bug's been going around. Let me go grab my water. A water bottle. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, Anton, I'll put you on my prayer list, buddy. You'll go on my prayer list. I do pray. I'm not the best prayer in the world, but I do have a really big God. Okay, let's get these big green eyes put away. Let's get the pearl eyes out. Sometimes the eyes don't want to fit into their little sleeves the way I want them to. Okay, those are the pearl eyes. They kind of look silvery, but they kind of look bluey too. A little bit blue. Yep. Yeah, if you guys can, make sure to go to our website, take a look. If you like fishing, or you know somebody likes fishing and they got a birthday coming up or something, we got a lot of items on there. We got a lot of items on sale too. We do have our own brand of fishing rods, fishing line, circle hooks. We got a lot of stuff there for all kinds of fishing. Okay, let's get the pearl eyes out. These are going to be going on blackheads. These two are 1/16 ounce. These are the only heads that we put the pearl eyes on. on the midnights. Not very good. Oh, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not that good at it either. I do okay, but I do decent at it. But I love fishing though. I like getting out there, catching crappie, catfish, things like that. Oh man, I got a little something in my throat. Again, these are 3D eyes I'm putting on here. And then this is a UV resin I'm painting on here. There you go. These are the 1/16 ounce midnight heads. These will be getting a rainbow body, a chartreuse tail with silver flash. We'll be going over to Pryor, Oklahoma in a couple of weeks for a tackle show. So if anybody lives out that way, we're going to have Oklahoma Dirt and Kansas Fishing in the booth with us. I don't know if they're going to ask me to do a seminar this time. Last year they did. Last year I got to do a seminar. Usually with a seminar, they'll give me like 30 minutes to be in front of everybody and talk about our product or talk about fishing. Yep, $10 off the mystery jig boxes. Yeah, you get a great assortment there. We do have Afterpay too. By using Afterpay, they spread out the payments. Spread out the payments. That way it's not all coming out of your pocket at one time. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate everybody in the channel. Later today I'm going to paint a bunch of heads too. This is how I put the eyes on. Okay. So it goes by pretty fast. I do them this way because it's just, I used to put them on one at a time as I was making the lure. I thought, man, that just takes too much time. There has to be a faster way of doing this. So I came up with this concept while we were still in Chelsea, Oklahoma. And then I kind of broadened it and got it to where I can do a bunch. Hey, Remington. Again, guys, thanks for coming in. I wish we could do a TikTok get together where everybody gets together. It'd be nice to have something where everybody could come together and hang out. Maybe one day when I become a millionaire doing this, I'll host a barbecue. We'll do a retreat for all the flow bros. I got to tie a bunch of the white out sometime this week. Oh, well, thank you there, Mike. Yep, that would be nice. Do a fly everybody to Hawaii or somewhere like that. We are pretty. How do I say? Conveniently located here in the middle of the U.S. We've had people come in from like California that were driving through. They're like, "Can we stop by there? We're on our way to Florida." I'm like, "Yeah, we're kind of out of the way for Florida. Yeah, you're welcome to come out here." And they will, they'll get all the way off I-10 or whatever and come up this way. One of the tackle shows was in Oklahoma City, and my wife and I were there. Uh, and we had our own booth, and they'd come over from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and they said we came all the way just to see you. I'm like, wow. My wife's like, couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe it, but I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, the fellow's kid was starting to tie lures, and they had watched me on one of my lives. What and they just kept watching me, and the kid showed me his lures he tied. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, I could put these silver eyes away. I'm in the middle of the... Oh, that's okay. We just... Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you a story here. I've been engaged 3 times. The third time was a charm. First time was back, I don't know how old I was, 20? 19 maybe? And fortunately, she broke it off with me. I was not a Christian, and I was not a good person back then. I was not a good person at all. And so I think we saved her from a bunch of trouble and saved me from a bunch of trouble. She's a Christian. She's like, I think if we marry each other, we're going to ruin each other's lives. And fortunately, she had a lot more maturity than I did, and a lot more uh, overseeing sight or farsight to see that kind of thing. Which at the time, if we would have got married, we would have. I was so bad of a person, I wouldn't have been happy with her, I don't think. And I would have probably got her involved in stuff that she wasn't really good or wanting to be a part of, you know. And she would have tried to get me involved in things that I probably wouldn't have wanted to be in. Second time I was engaged was to a gal that wanted to be in foreign missions. And we kind of had a mutual breaking up. I didn't want to serve in ministries overseas or anything like that. I've served on a bunch of mission trips, but to be on a long-term trip out there in some jungle somewhere, I don't have the heart to do that. Yeah. Oh, you'll know when the right time comes. When I met my wife, Stephanie, I knew she was the one, and you know, nothing's ever perfect, you know, but we were just talking last night. It was like, you know, we've almost been married 30 years. And at this point, she's, you know, I don't think I'll ever get married again. I, I don't want to have to train another lady, and I don't want to have to be retrained either. You know, and she feels the same way. I think God had a plan. Anyway, I did end up becoming a Christian, and I don't know whatever happened to that gal that I was engaged to in the beginning. Don't know whatever happened to her. Let's see. Hey there, nobody. How you doing there? Okay, let's get some of these in the box. I'll show you my 1/16 ounce box. There we go. Lots of jig heads, lots of eyes. Yep. And I made a bunch of these because we've been selling them like crazy. The Mad Shad jigs, we've been selling a bunch of them. Lots of lures. Oh, you're 16. Oh, you got plenty of life, man. You know, I didn't get married till I was 28 years old. You got plenty of time. Just have fun being a young person and just have fun doing that. Get some of these things in your life squared off. Don't worry about girls right now. I got 2 kids that are married. I have twins, a boy and a girl. They didn't get married. Um, you know, they weren't. They're how one got married. She got married when she was 24, 25. She graduated college before she got married. The other one was about 25, 26 when he got married. Or, yeah, no, 24 when he got married. She was 23. She got through college. That was the main thing. Her and her boyfriend or fiance at the time, they wanted to get through college before they got married. No, there's just, I don't know. She was 22. Yeah, she's like 22, 23. Yeah. And then my son was 23, 24 when he got married. My wife was 19 when she was 20 when she got married. Yeah, my wife was a lot younger than me. Yep, you'll get through it. Yeah, I wouldn't even mess around with it, you know. You never know. You never know. I'm just I was your age. I was afraid of asking girls out. I somewhat had little girlfriends that would pop in and pop out of my life, but I didn't. I was too afraid of rejection. Didn't really get my heart broken much. I think the most I ever got my heart broken was I asked this one girl to the prom, and she said yes. And then she broke it off with me, and then ended up going to the prom. She went to the prom with one of my best friends. I was really bummed out. So I've never been to a prom. Never have. My dad felt so bad for me, he ended up throwing a keg party for me. He threw a kegger for me. And so a bunch of my buddies that were all single or whatever, we just all just hung out at my house and had us just had us a good time, I guess. Anyhow, these are 1/16 ounce heads. The ones with these pearl eyes are called the Midnight. Um, these we do sell a bunch of this color. For for the longest time, this color used to be our #2 bestseller, and now it's more like our #7 or 8 best-selling lure. But we still sell a bunch of these. We sold a bunch of these this weekend. Our #1 best-selling lure is called the Shiner. We sell a bunch of them. I got to make some more of those up this week too. I had every hook with about 20 packs on each hook, and now we're either a quarter. When we just sold a bunch, leave it at that. Our #2 bestseller is the Slick Trick. That's been a really good color. I'm just marvel at how everything changed, like drastically in the span of a year. Our Midnight color was our like #2 best-selling lure for, I'd have to say, about 7 years, and then the Slick Trick was always like our #8 or 9, maybe #10 best-selling lure. And then last year we sold a bunch of them, and they took second place this year. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we do have over 40 colors to choose from on our site. We also have crappie poles, catfish poles, things like that. Hey, crappie man. Yep. There you go. There you go. Get yourself a fit. Yeah, get yourself a fishing rod and go out there and get some. Thank you much, crappie man. How are you doing there? Get out there and go catch another. Okay, let's get. You know what? I'm gonna have to pull those silver eyes out here again. Golly, I got all about that. I got to do the shiners too. Forgot all about the shiners. Yep. Biggest catfish on my catfish pole. The biggest one I've caught is about, I'd say about 10, 12 pounds, somewhere around there. The biggest one someone has caught, as far as a catfish, is like a 57, 58 pound flathead. We've had a bunch of people catch 50-pound catfish on our poles. The biggest fish caught on our pole uh, is a flathead. It was like 82, 83 pounds. The biggest fish that somebody's had on our rod, someone had a shark on our catfish pole. It weighed a couple 100 pounds. They weren't able to get it to their boat. It broke off. They were using a 5/0 hook that we sell, and the hook broke. And they got the shark pretty close, and then the 5/0 hook broke. Which the 5/0 hook is not meant for a fish that big. Now we have had people catch 30 and 40 pound fish with that 5/0 hook. I mean, I think that 5/0 hook will hold a 50 pounder pretty easy. This head that I'm doing right now that I'm attaching this eye onto is for the shiner. It is also for another lure that we make called the Odyssey. We don't have the Odyssey on our site, but Tackle Bandit carries the Odyssey. And the Odyssey has a white body and a white and silver tail. Kind of like the whiteout, but with a different head. This is a UV resin I'm putting on. These will go under the bright lights. Ooh, I don't even have a spot for the whiteout heads. Let's see. Yep. I don't think it's Trump. I think Greenland. Greenland is Greenland's always been in play. They've been in play for the U.S. here for about 60 years. It's not necessarily Trump. I mean, some people are going to say that, but it's not really. It's a conversation that gets going every 20, 25 years. Greenland can't really. They have no military. Uh, there is an escalation and talks of possible um, military stuff going on around the world, and Greenland is a shortcut um, for an attack, on us as far as in other countries too. So it's always been in play. It's been in play for years. So they do have resources there, and again, it's not necessarily Trump. It's not really a Trump thing as much as it is a Greenland thing. Yeah, when you use Afterpay, it splits up your payments. Depending on the size of your order, it'll split it up into 3 or 4 payments. Yeah, we do have a lot of things. We have 7 different sizes of lures on our site. We do a 1/80th, a 64th ounce. The 80th ounce, we put that on a number 10 hook. And it's about about a little bit bigger than a penny as far as a lure size. The 64th is probably about more so like the size of a quarter. Um, and then we do have a 1/32nd, and then a 16th. Oh, we also have a 24th ounce. The 24th ounce ones that we do make, they do have eyes. And then we got a 16th, 8th, and a quarter ounce. I keep plenty of the 16ths, the 8ths, and the 32nds in stock that are already pre-tied. And so a lot of times when you do order those, they go out really fast. Today is a day I'm going to hit somewhere between, I say 250 to 350 lures today. I'll be hitting a bunch. Our website does also take, I think it takes Square Pay, Google Pay. I think it takes also Apple Pay too. There's a couple of different ways to pay. But you can use Afterpay. Afterpay will make it where it doesn't all come out at one time. And then on the website too, if anybody's wanting custom colors, you can leave a message on our website too. Uh, if you do leave a message and you're wanting customs, make sure to leave a phone number there with your first and last name. It just makes it easier that I have that information. That way I can call you back up. We could talk over the phone because when you're trying to describe lures via text messaging, it's hard. There's so many questions. You know, what kind of head? Do you want eyes? What color eyes? Do you want flashing? What color flashing? Do you want, what size hook do you want? So we do make custom orders too. And then we do have the mystery jig box. You do get basically 72 lures, 3 of each color, 24 colors. And we offer that in a 1/32nd, 16th, and a 1/8 ounce. And then if you do go to our site and you're looking after mystery box and you see something and you're like, what does it mean for like deluxe? And deluxe means they have eyes. It means they have eyes. That means day dim dare jigs have eyes on them. That's what it means. These are the midnights. Sometime this week we're going to put our tweezers on the site. We got to get some pictures of these tweezers, but we're going to start selling these tweezers. Okay, I got to go check something out here. I'll be right back. have to make some midnights, don't I? Okay, let me see if I have any 1/8 ounce heads. Yeah, I got to do some 1/8 ounce midnights. So let me get the big pearl eyes out. Hey, Quack Quack, how's it going? Guys, again, thanks for coming in. Hope everybody's doing well. It's not the most, how would I say, most exciting lives that I do, but this is how I put on my eyes. And my hands are really tight today. Got to make a bunch of lures today. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break. I need to grab something to eat. So I'll see you guys here shortly. So, okay. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later on. Thank you again. Goodbye. God bless.